Hi, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about counter class that is imported from the collection module. So here we are having a string called text, and we are assigning hello world string to text. Then in order to count the number of letters in our string, we are going to use the counter class. And in order to use the counter class, we learned that we simply write down the counter name with capital C, and in parentheses, we write down the name of the list, for example, or the string here in our example, and assign it to a new variable. So this new variable is a dictionary-like variable that is called char count. When we print this char count, we are going to see in the output something like a dictionary. So it says the counter, and then we are seeing L being repeated 3 times, O being repeated 2 times. So we check our string, yes, L, we are having 3L, we are having 2O, for example, we are having 1H, 1E, for example, 1 space is seen there, 1 W, R, and D. So in this example, we are having the example of a string, and we are using the counter to count the number of appearance of different letters. So when I have another string, for example, my string 1, now I'm typing down Reza Shahin. Let me use, okay, Reza Shahin. And we can have my string 2, and this is a Python course, for example, my string 3, and we write down, for example, hello from our Python class. Okay, then I would like to have the counter class to count the number of letters in each one of these strings. So I define a new, let's say, variable here. I write it down, for example, counter my string 1 equals, we use the counter keyword, and I write down my string 1. Then I print I print counter my string 1. Okay, so when I run this code now, we have the second output here being printed, that is talking about the number of repetition of letters in my string 1. So here we see, for example, A has been repeated 2 times, H has been repeated 2 times as well. So we see 2H, and of course we see 2A here. Okay, then we are having the rest of the string letters being repeated only once. And now if I have counter my string 2 equals counter my string 2, then I want to now print this one as well, my string 2. So if I run the code one more time, now we see that here regarding our second string, space being appeared 4 times. So one time here we are having space, then we are having 1 space here 3 times and 4 times. So space, we are having it 3 times. We are having S 3 times here. So 1 S here, 1 S here, and 1 S here. Then T appears 2 times, H appears 2 times until the end. And finally, if I want to type down for the third one, we can have counter my string 3, and then print this counter my string 3. When I run the code, Here we see that, for example, letter O has appeared 4 times, space has appeared 4 times, then we are having the L being appeared 3 times, H 2 times until the end. So it was a very good example to see how we can use the counter class from the collection module to count the number of letters, unique letters, let's say, in different strings. Thank you for watching.